Rising. Supreme rising, mother effers. What's going on? This is Naga right here. We're gonna go outside and kick it for a minute, yo. Like, boy, it was a crazy day yesterday. Yeah? Crazy day. We gonna build though. We definitely gonna build. I'm gonna go outside though. Alright. We go outside. Let me pause it real quick. We're gonna go outside. You heard. You already know the vibes. So, yeah, we about to talk, yo. We got to talk, son. Yo, that pressure be so hard sometimes, yo. Niggas be mad at you for no reason. Be mad at you for no reason, yeah. Shit, I don't be with the bullshit, man. Like, it is what it is, yo. I make too many things happen to be stressing over some dumb shit. But, yeah, man. I was having a conversation. I was having a deep conversation with my homies yesterday, yo. Like, you know, niggas came and scoop your boy up or whatever. So niggas is talking and shit, right? And not for nothing. Like, my lineage, right? Like, the lineage I'm a part of, right? Whoa. Vertigo. Watch out now. Listen, now that shit knock you off your feet, boy. I'm trying to tell you. Anyway. But sometimes, right? Nah, we was building yesterday and shit. We was talking about the time frame, yo. Like, and it was crazy because I'm with somebody that I known over 42 years, right? Like, I've known this one individual 42 years, right? It was like one of the first people I ever met out here. It was me, him, and his other brother. The other brother, he got murdered when we was in high school. But we was talking, man, and a couple family members that was around there, whatever. We was talking, and it was like, to understand, right? To understand that we literally lived the past, the present, and the future. Like, we are the reason why your world is today the way it is. Like, that shit crazy. Like, whether or not nobody can actually see that. Like, we lived through the time. We was like the last people of the past, right? That came from the past energy. The present energy, we created the present energy, right? And then the future is what we spoke into existence. Like, the shit y'all got in the future, we talked about this as jokes and shit when we was kids. So this is shit people don't be understanding. Everybody want to be a part of something, but y'all ain't really come through that energy like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I remember the last of like the old days. I remember like the end of the 70s, and it was still lingering on in the 80s when the TVs was different and the clothes was different and the food was different. The flavors in the processed food was different. People were different. The air was different. You know what I'm saying? The way people dressed and how the cars looked was different. I remember when all that changed to a new sleeker model, everything. TVs got different. You had new stations. You had new foods. You had new places. You had more comfortability. I remember all that. You know what I'm saying? I also remember when they was changing everything, we would have the new things they change and speak this world into existence. We would have phones when they first came out before they had the real screen, and it was just a green and like a light green or olive color and a dark green, and that would be your phone or a pager. And we would say stuff like, one day this is going to be a screen that we can talk to each other on. And literally it is what it is. You know, that's just for an example. Like, it's so many things we spoke into existence through our time, right? And now y'all living this time right now. Like, y'all living the creational value of an ending. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all living a creational value of an ending. That shit's crazy. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we always been the progenitors of powerful motions. Like, so I always been speaking truth, and people would get mad when I speak truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's been a reality forever. Like, I never judge nobody. I just speak on actuality. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've experienced so many things in life. So my mind is so in depth with seeing things in a different way I start speaking, people get upset. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nothing to do. If I bring my homeboys over here, them niggas will be like, man, that nigga been doing shit like that to people forever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this nigga been doing that to people forever. He'll just be talking. He don't be talking about nobody directly, but because he focus and pinpoints on certain issues and don't hold back what he say, people get upset. They get mad because it hits them in the core and shit. It hit them in a certain type of way. Especially when you want to be some place or something that you're just not all the way acclimated to. Like, certain things people want to be as far as their character, but they're not all the way turned over to that. They haven't sacrificed to the purity. It's still self-serving energy in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the world has a way of setting in motion how you supposed to be, you missing a whole point in the value. You missed the whole point. You know what I'm saying? So that be the real secret. You can't have this world or the desires of your heart with the way the world looks at things. It's gonna fall out the bottom every time like a wet box. It's gonna fall at the bottom every time like a wet box. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, yo, we do shit, man. Like, we don't never really put that real energy about who we are out there like that. We just do it. You know what I'm saying? It's not, and you supposed to be sensitive to the women, but the women want a man to be worldly. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll say they don't, but that's really what they want. They want that worldly shit so they can be seen like a peacock tail. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, yo, Naga always been real. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can go through my videos and see me kicking ass without knowing nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, and mad people done had the audacity to come to my platform and say some slick shit because what I said was so powerful, it brought them out of their house 5,000 miles away before I ain't even know these people. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just had to stand up like, yo, what the fuck that motherfucker say? Yeah, that shit hurt that much. It came into your house and wrecked your shit because you was a fucking idiot. That's how that energy be. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for the most part, people take kindness for weakness. They take that you're sensitive or loving and giving as it must be a weak energy. I ain't never been weak. I'm super sweet, though. When it comes to something I like, I'm super sweet. I'll cherish that. I love the hell out of it. That's why I went on that rant yesterday in that video. Because I've given to myself so many times in different situations, like fully. You know what I mean? And because that's a relevant energy, the way you supposed to be. People who know me know the difference. They be like, nah, that nigga right there is a founder. That nigga started a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Without him, a lot of shit wouldn't happen. All praise due to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate those accolades from my people and shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, we wasn't just no nobodies out here. You know what I mean? We actually did shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we made ways and pathways for people to continue their life and do something different. You just know when you see where you at and where you come from and you know how far you went, you feel pleased no matter what it is. Because almost like a Malcolm X or a Dr. Martin Luther King energy, like, without the shit we did, a lot of people wouldn't be able to do it right now. That's just a fact. Without the shit we lived through, a lot of people wouldn't be able to do that shit right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's just something to think about. You know what I mean? All praise due to the Most High. Salute my homies, man. You know what I'm saying? I had a great time last night. They came and scooped your boy up earlier. We went to the studio. You know what I'm saying? We wilded out. Like, I ain't wild out in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So I was crushed. Like, I was crushed yesterday. I came back last night, like this morning, like 2 o'clock. Like, oh, shit. What? Oh, my God. But it was dope, though. I really enjoyed myself. You know? Hold on. So, like I said, fortune favors the bold. I spoke on that in one of my posts. Fortune favors the bold. You got to be willing to see past the aesthetics. I just took the dog out. You got to be willing to see past the aesthetics and go for what you love or go for what you care for in your heart. Like, that's the whole point. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just be, like, so judgmental on the value of what the world produces to keep people in slavery. That's not what the reality is. You got to look past that and be the one that stands towards what you care for. Otherwise, you're going to keep sitting there watching your walls and seeing people come through in and out your life who don't really care about you like that. You know what I'm saying? That's for men and women. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the most part, when you don't show that value, people treat you as if how you carry that energy. So if it's not like this is really what you want in your life, you know what I'm saying? People going to see that reflect off of you as a particular type of energy. You know what I mean? So it's just something to think about, yo. Like, you got to choose a higher vibration of frequency. You know what I mean? And that higher vibration always liberates. The way you treat people is how people are going to treat you. If you treat people in that indifferent, you're going to get that treatment back no matter what. There's not a, you know, that I can just do this. I'm just, no, the hell it's not. You might believe that's what it is. Hey, no, it ain't. That's not what the energy is. So, you know what I mean? Like, it should be funny to me. It'd be real funny. I'll sit back and just laugh, be like, yo, that's what you really think. That shit crazy, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, people take that kindness for something different. We ain't never been slow leaks in this world ever. We always just been cool with it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, for the most part, that be the juice. That be the real juice. But I should have jumped on the live and did this, because y'all know I get started and keep going and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna get back with y'all later on, though. This is only 11 minutes, a little past 11 minutes or whatever. So you already know the vibes. I ain't trying to hold you, just trying to show you something, man. Salute to yesterday, Naga.